All right, welcome aboard. Spring has sprung here in Colorado, and that means a couple of things. Favorable flying conditions are right around the corner, and also spring cleaning is on the mind. So I took it upon myself to hire an aircraft detailing company in the Denver metro area called AlphaJet to help me out and detail the Mooney, which I've owned for over 5 years and I've never had detailed. So let's head over to the hangar and see how things are going, and maybe learn a little something along the way. All right, welcome aboard. We are here at the hangar with Philip Saharchek of AlphaJet Detailing, and I wanted to showcase his business here for a minute because he's been here for the last 2 days helping me out detailing my plane. And he's done such an amazing job that I thought it was worthwhile to shout out on the channel and give him an opportunity to speak about his business, what he does and why he does it. So with that, we'll kind of follow Philip around on the airplane and give him an opportunity to showcase some of the products he uses, some of his techniques, and I hope you all enjoy. So come along for the ride. So I asked Philip to share kind of his secret sauce here of his steps and products that he uses while polishing an aircraft. So Philip, over to you.
Okay, so the first thing we would do is we would have to clean off the exterior. So I just used Aircraft Simple Green for that. So we already did that. So the next step would be you just take some of this. I use 3M polish, put it on a pad, and just kind of work section by section. So we're going to do that.
So here's a section that we saved for you. Let me come around into the light. I think we'll be able to see it a little bit better here. So you can see how cloudy the paint is. Philip's pretty much finished the rest of the airplane except for this one section of faded paint.
And then you kind of have to keep the pad flat on the paint so it's not bouncing around or anything. And then after that, you want to just take some rubbing alcohol and wipe that off to not mix in the polish grades.
Because you're going to do this multiple times, right? You step up in grit?
Yeah, we'll do 3 polishes. Okay, so there's that. Okay, so the next thing we do is we take the same polish, but we take a different style of polisher and a softer pad and go over that same section. And then you just take some alcohol and clean that off again.
So with every pass, it's a pad change, in some cases a buffer change, and a different grit of polish.
Yeah, so with this last step, we're going to use a really soft pad with a final polish, which would make it really nice and shiny and ready to be ceramic coated. And then the last step is you just want to clean that off again, make sure there's no polish, so you're not trapping any of the polish under the ceramic coating.
So we just did, what, a 1 foot by 1 foot section here? But airplanes have a lot of surface area.
Yeah.
How long does this typically take you to do, you know, an airplane of this size?
Well, it depends on the condition, but usually it takes about 12 hours, and that's without absolutely any breaks. So I just hammer through the whole plane and do, yeah. And that's if it's in decent condition as well. Okay.
And then, so that's washing, polishing, and then for us, you've got one final step here, right?
Yeah, we're also going to be ceramic coating that.
And what are the benefits of ceramic coating?
So it's going to make it easier to clean in the future, and it's going to protect it from acid rain and other stuff like that, bugs, corrosion and stuff like that. So it's just going to be easier to clean.
Okay, that's great. Thanks. All right, so we're here for the final step, and that's the ceramic coating, right?
Yeah, so the ceramic coating, this little bottle usually costs roughly around $179 for about 30 milliliters, and for aircraft this size, it usually takes about 2 to 3 of these to cover the whole thing. So
don't drop it.
Yeah. So how you want to put it on is you have an applicator pad that you'll receive with the ceramic coating usually, and then just pour a little bit on here. It comes out in very little amounts. And you only want to work like a 1 foot section by a 1 foot section, because it might dry out and flash and it's not going to look even. So you apply it like this. And then you kind of cross hatch it. And then you wipe evenly to even off all the surface. And then you wait for it to flash, which is about usually a 20-second process.
I can already see it drying, yeah.
And then you want to take a rag like this and just buff it off. And you keep buffing until you don't feel any lag on the rag and it's perfectly smooth. So yeah, there's that.
That's beautiful. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Well, Philip, thank you for sharing your business and your time with us. I'll include a link to Philip's contact information in the description of this video. If you have any aircraft detailing needs in the Denver metro area, I would encourage you to give Philip a call. I've been very impressed with his work, and I'll definitely be utilizing his services again in the future. He's got my recommendation for sure. Thanks.
Awesome, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. So I hope you got something out of that. I, for one, really enjoyed learning what it takes to detail a plane. And I'm very happy that I hired Philip to do that for me. So, you know, you can take one of two things from this video. One, I hope you can, you know, learn the skills to detail your own aircraft yourself, or learn that there are professionals out there like Philip who are there to do it on your behalf if that's the route you choose to go. So anyway, I hope this was a useful video for you. I'll try to get some more coming out in the future. I know it's been a little while, but thanks everyone for your support, and in the meantime, fly safe. Thanks.